Hey guys, hello, we keep it dirty off-road. Today we're at the Mid 400, doing some volunteer work and supporting the camera crews, and we're gonna take you guys along for the ride, show you some of the cool things about this event, and also some behind the scenes stuff as we get access to some of the sections of the course that most people don't get. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, guys. This is no joke, guys. I mean, like, I think I have better visibility if I stick my head out the window. This is bad. It's like an alien world. Getting out of here is gonna be sketchy. Hey guys, hello, keep it dirty off-road, and in this week's video we're at the Mid 400 doing some volunteer work with the live stream crew that's out there, and this was thanks to a friend of mine, Eric, and his son Josh. We got to volunteer and really enjoy the Mid 400 in a different way. Now this is not the first time we've done it. This is the first time we've done it in the Jeep. Now if you've never heard of the Mid 400, this is a race that's held in Nevada. It's actually held right at the border between Nevada and California in a little town called Primm. Now you've probably never heard of this place, but you've driven by it. It's the one with that hotel with the roller coaster in front of it. Unfortunately, that hotel is closed. Only the other two are left open, and well, they're not the best of places. It's kind of like a little road stop. So day one was all about checking in, getting the camera crew set up for the UTV races. So we went ahead and checked in down at the main compound, got all of our passes, all of our flags, vest, everything we needed, and got familiar with our camera crews so we could figure out, one, where they're all going to be at, and the camera crews that would actually need help to get out into their positions. Because that's one of the main reasons we're here, guys, to help them get out, because the trails are pretty tough. Not all of them have off-road vehicles. And then second, to be able to run back and forth between all the sites relatively quickly, because they always run into issues, right? Whether it's hardware or maybe their generators running out of gas, whatever, we're there to help these guys out and do everything they need. So we got our cameraman loaded up, and we got a little bit of bad news that his position would require us going the long way, which really sucked, because trails out here are hit or miss, and he was in a two-wheel drive truck, and we quickly found out that the trails there were not going to work. And keep in mind too, guys, we have to avoid the race course while we're doing this, because we have to go in, be able to go in and come out while the race is going on. And we quickly got to a spot where he got stuck and his truck couldn't really handle it. So here's what happened. Luckily I had Josh with me for the infill, just for the fact that I had some work calls I had to do while I was out there, and the camera crews were running a little late. Oh, hold on one second. Hold on, two-wheel drive truck. Hold on, Doug. You might not be able to make it through here. Yeah, I think we have to find another way in. You're not gonna be able to make it through here, Doug, so we're gonna back up and try to find another way in. This is too soft. Maybe if you went up on the high side, but no, I think it's going to be too sandy for you right here. Forerunner, guys, if you guys put it in four-wheel drive, you'll make it through here, but Doug's definitely not.
He's already spinning.
No, he's already stuck. We're going to have to pull him out.
Yep.
Let's go take that high side.
I'm starting to bury, so I lost all my momentum.
Yeah, we're going to have to find another way in, so we'll get out there and pull you out. He's buried.
Okay. So let's pull him up here.
Do you guys mind backing up so you can pull him out?
Yeah. I was just going to keep the momentum and go.
No, it's too deep.
And it's too curvy right there.
It's too deep and too curvy, man. You wouldn't have made it. Let me get my rope out.
Yeah, your rope out. I'll hold your car. Here we go.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
You want to set up over there at the end of the rope?
Yep.
What I need you to do is jerk him out.
Okay, so I'm going to get momentum. Just go for it, right?
All
right, tell me when.
Whenever you're ready, Josh.
Okay, going.
Here you go.
Yeah, I don't want to bury you.
So once we got him out, we had to look for a new way to get to his camera spot, and that meant going on the race course. And unfortunately, this is not going to work when it comes to getting him out. So this was just temporary to get him to his position, and then later on, we're going to try to find another way out. Unfortunately, on the way there, he did get stuck again, kind of proving why we're needed there to help these guys out. Once we finally got to the spot, it was time for him to kind of pick a location where he wanted to have the camera set up so we could set up the camera and the generator with him. He did pick a spot set up behind the truck, and then the race started, and we quickly realized it wasn't the best spots because it was a little bit dangerous. So we ended up moving the camera, and we had to get a little creative with how to move the generator because I wasn't going to drive that thing the mile that he moved off of the course. We enjoyed the races here for a little bit, and then we went back to the main pits because apparently some of the camera crews didn't have gas in their generators, so we had to go get some gas, get them all set up so that they can do the live stream. On the way back, we decided to use it as a way to find a way back in and out for the cameraman that was going to be, one, a little bit safer and shorter, and we found out why they told us not to go the other way. There was a roadblock on the road on the way. Now, it's very challenging to find routes through here because you want to avoid the race course as much as possible, and almost all the railroad crossings were already taken up by the race itself. This crossing wasn't too bad. It did have blocks, but we were able to do it in two-wheel drive, so that means our truck should have been able to do it no problem, and it turned out later that they could do it. So this was going to be our new crossing point, and it saved us a ton of time getting to them. Got all the cameramen sorted. We met up with Eric down at the camera spot, and we went and actually had some free time and enjoyed the actual race. We went out to the starting line, checked that out for a little bit. Eric had to lube his balls. What are you doing, man?
Lubing my balls.
You lubing your balls? Make sure you get them good, man, or they're gonna make a bunch of noise.
We'll see, man.
And before you know it, it was almost sunset, and we had to go back out and start getting ready to help our cameraman get out for the end of the day. But you can't help get caught up by how cool it looked out there. I mean, the dust was a problem, but it was beautiful out there. then at the end of the day, as we were wrapping up, we got kind of a cool little light show up in the sky. Don't know what that was, but it was crazy.
It's right over the 18 right now.
That's so sick.
And my phone can't even see it, which is crazy. Either that's like 50 planes in perfect formation, or that is not from this planet.
What the fuck is that, dude?
That's pretty freaking tight. Yeah, the camera probably would have picked it up.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we weren't the only people seeing this shit. Alright, how is the water? I've seen some pictures of this. It's probably Starlink satellites.
Now, day 2 was a little bit different. It was a trophy truck race. Camera positions were going to be the same, so we'll check in and all that stuff a little bit easier. This time they had some breakfast for us. Really good breakfast burritos there. Camera assignment stayed the same, so we helped our camera guy get set up this time. This time we did it much quicker than before, and we were able to have a little bit more free time and go enjoy the races more today. Found Ethan's truck. Truck looks super clean, dude. Like too clean.
A lot of people going to the CO2 jacks instead of those.
He's the favorite, isn't he?
Yep. Won the 1,000 in this truck.
Fuck, dude, I didn't realize how young he was.
And it's stuck to the road, really helping us, especially in this truck.
guys are still going, we're gonna go ahead and change positions and go up to Fox Proving Grounds to get a better angle of some of the trophy trucks going through there. So here we are, guys, taking out the show. See the helicopters coming through, and then we should get a truck here coming here in a second. It's pretty cool. So we're at Fox Proving Grounds, checking out the trails here, guys, and checking out the race leaders. I like this one because you can see all the way down into the lake bed. The course intersects this area like 5 times, so you can see quite a bit of action. Also, the whoops are pretty deep, so you can see a lot of articulation. This is my favorite spot when I come out here. It's not open to the public, but it's a cool spot.
That's how low I'm flying.
He's easy, like only 25 feet off the ground, dude. Now we were hoping to see Jesse James on the course here, but unfortunately on lap 1, this happened to him. But it was definitely exciting to sit in at Fox Proving Grounds. You're right in the middle of the course and a lot of things happen. You guys saw the truck drive by there earlier, but also you get situations like this with these guys got a flat in this area and they had the adrenaline running, they had no idea what to do, they had a tire that was smoking and they asked us to take it back to camp.
Can you take this?
Sure, I guess, but just let us know what pit and
I
everything.
think it's on fire.
Yeah.
It's on fire, so I don't want to take it.
Trailer, we're not done. Where you guys?
didn't have room to put this back in my truck, so Eric put this in the back of his, and we did go back to the pits to try to find his pit location and return the tire, but we couldn't find it, so we ended up dropping it off at Race Ops. After spending most of the day at Fox Proving Grounds, it was time to go do the rounds and check on our cameramen, make sure everybody was okay. Started off with the guys near the spectator areas first to make sure those guys were good. While we were there, we were asked to relay a message to one of the more remote camera guys because he's so far away he didn't have any reception. So we went out there, make sure he was good, and relayed a few messages on settings and stuff like that they needed him to do. On the way back, we found a trophy truck that was stranded, needed a little bit of help, so we stopped to help him out and get him back on track.
Let's see if this is something we can help him with.
Straighten it out, and I can maybe yank them out a little bit.
Did you guys already call for recovery?
We called our guys and told them we were broke down at. We haven't talked to any of the.
Well, if you got, yeah, your guys are the ones going to do it, but.
We saw that hanging down when you guys were rolling by.
What do you think about hooking something and just straightening that out?
Yeah, the challenge is just what do we put on there to keep it straight?
I broke the whole arm off the rack. Tie rod's still attached to it.
Yeah, the bolt sheared now. It's done.
Yeah, we can pull it straight. You got a rope we want to use?
Yeah, I get a rope. And the first thing we do is just pull on the tire with the rope, straighten it out, then we'll hook onto the truck. I need a soft shackle. You got one?
Yeah, I got a couple. These things are awesome for that. Here you go. Let's have you position first. Why don't we have you position? Because you're in the wrong spot right there, and you got to pull that way. Fuck, man, that's bad luck. It happens, yeah. Well, you guys on your second lap, right? Okay, a little bit more, a little bit more. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, all right, all right, all right. We got to reposition to go more straighter, that's good. We could try, so let's see if we can just pull them out without yanking. Because if you yank it, that tire's gonna work against you.
Yeah, I mean, keep it from dragging, and maybe
Maybe it won't catch on something.
Yeah. I mean, it's just meant to hold rope, but it might keep that shit. It'll keep it. There you go.
All right, let's give it a try. So you kind of go up front, I'll hang behind them. I was blown away by how well that truck drove despite having only one good tie rod. That thing handled good for having no tie rod, man.
I know.
All right, have a good one, guys. We also spent a little bit of time at the spectator area and talked to some of the Raptor groups that were out there. And on the way back, we started seeing that the dust was going to be a real big problem that day. There was just nothing moving the dust. We also stopped by and take a look at the new TRD Pro from Toyota. This is a prototype concept truck for SEMA. We already put a video out on this, guys. We really upset the Toyota fanboys. Make sure you guys go check that out. It was really fun trolling those guys for a video. It's a good direction for Toyota, but it was also funny to see how cheaply built it was too.
Prototype.
You keep saying, you Toyota guys always have excuses.
I don't think they could get away with that if they do all the safety systems and stuff.
Do you see how the bed's connected? Is that normal? It's like a little platform.
That might be normal, yeah.
That's got brake, dude.
Double side tape, man.
It's reliable though, right? It's reliable.
Look at this fitment line.
So we're coming up on the end of the day. Sun's starting to come down, so it's time to go pick up our cameraman. So that's part of what we do for the volunteer work, right? And you know, if you guys want to do something like this, you guys can volunteer with a ton of different outfits to come do this, right? From the race ops and be out there on a, you know, on a point in the middle of nowhere, directing traffic to security, or you know, like us, you know, helping out some of the media teams that come out here with some capable off-road rigs that can get them to some cool sections of the trail. It's so far, the last couple of days have been a lot of fun. So I'm gonna go pick up my cameraman. Well, I'm gonna go out there and sit with my cameraman, help him tear down his equipment, and then we'll finally get to go home, get some rest. It's been a fun weekend, but I'm exhausted, guys. This is pretty bad. Visibility sucks trying to get him out. There hasn't been that much wind this year. It's pretty bad. So this is kind of scary. I gotta cross here. This is a race course. I can't see shit. I gotta go by sound. See, I can hear him coming. I can't see anything. I gotta cross. That's race course over there, so we can't go that way. Damn. Oh, this dust is nasty. It's gonna be fucking impossible to get through here. I can't see shit. Basically gotta listen out for engine. If I hear engine, then I gotta get the fuck out of the way. I see helicopter, that usually means there's a trophy truck coming. This is no joke, guys. I mean, like, I think I have better visibility if I stick my head out the window. This is bad. All right, I'm gonna have to cross here and figure something out because these guys are not gonna be following the map. So it's gonna be super fucking dangerous. Just gonna open up the ears and hope for the best. Definitely more clear over here. Oh yeah. Much better out here. This is bad. I'm going 10 miles per hour. I can't see shit. I know if I stay on my line, I'll be fine, but I don't think the race car drivers are, I don't think they're following their map lines. I think they're going wherever they can. Second alien world. As the sun set, dust was becoming a real problem for everybody. The racers were really slowing down. This is a dry lake bed. They were supposed to be going full speed here, but they couldn't see it. And they couldn't see us either, as you guys will see here in a bit. There's your race leader right there. So visibility is pretty shit right now, and we actually had to turn on the Jeep. We got the Jeep running right now with its lights on because we had a truck just drive through here and almost hit us because they couldn't see us. Let me show you guys a little bit of how bad the visibility is here. It's pretty awful. I mean, there's maybe 50 feet in this direction. It's pretty bad. This isn't safe. Getting out of here is going to be sketchy as fuck. Just to be more visible. This is the drive back. I think we're the last one out. I think everybody else is already back at base. I'm noting. Everything all right back there, Brent?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just running.
So I can barely see his lights. I'm cruising at 10 miles an hour. I don't even have my foot on the gas. I'm having a hard time seeing. I know blind spot doesn't like to work when it's dusty. I get it. I don't have any radio on because... Oh, fuck.
Can't see him.
Hey Brent, the visibility's getting worse and worse as we're going along, so I'm gonna slow down even further. I'll let you know if I stop just in case too.
10-4 sound good with me. I can see your lights, so.
So we gotta be careful here because we're right next to the course on the right hand side, so if you hear a big motor, let me know.
10-4, I got you. I'm looking out for light. I'm going one too, so. If you look to your right, I see your radar car actually. Just hold on to it when I can break you. I'll get out there and pick it up.
Copy that, we should still be good.
Thank you.
Do you see or hear any race cars coming? Because we're about to cross.
For Pete, we look good to cross.
Now we gotta find our little hole in the fence so we don't get on the course all the way out of here. You alright?
Is this part of the racetrack or no?
No, this is not part of the racetrack. They turn up, they go east there.
Roger that. Just checking in. Is everyone doing alright on the expo?
Yeah, we're doing okay. Just the visibility's really low on camera 4, so we're going really slow.
Appreciate the diligence, man. Let us know if you need anything.
Yeah. It took forever, but we were finally able to get out. The visibility sucked. Dust was everywhere. I mean, back at camp, it looked like there was fog everywhere, but it wasn't. That was all dust. Dust everywhere. You couldn't get away from it. We did get to see some of the cars from the race. This truck was leading the whole race, and he flipped miles from the finish line. Just goes to show you how brutal this course can be. When we got home, the Jeep was just full of dust everywhere. You name it, it had dust everywhere, but it did really good. Really happy with the way the Jeep handled the course this weekend. We threw a lot of trails at it. We had to do some rescues with it, and it did really good. This, and combined with the recent video we did on the SDI kit, it's, you know, we're definitely going to invest some money now in the Jeep and really get this thing upgraded and running better. So be on the lookout for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. I had a lot of fun doing this weekend. If you guys want to volunteer, make sure you guys look up Mid 400 website, Best in the Desert websites. They give you tons of options for volunteers if you guys want to join any of these events. Again, question or comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.